blueprint lines. Blueprint lines, yeah. Dreams stay vague till the lines get drawn, till thought meets structure and plans get born. Hope is a spark, but sparks burn brief. You need architecture beneath belief. So I sat with vision and made it plain. Mapped every step through risk and strain. What must be learned, what must be dropped, what habits built, what habits stopped. Because wishing is easy, design is hard. It asks for numbers, discipline scars. It asks for patience through unseen years. For steady hands stronger than fears. I learned goals fail when they live too wide. Undefined hopes with no measure guide, but purpose sharpens when details exist. The future responds when directed with grit. Blueprint lines on an empty page. Turn raw desire into crafted stage. Build what you seek with deliberate art. Greatness begins with a drafted start. Still, plans need room for life to bend. No rigid map survives every win. So I leave space where change can speak. Adjust the route without growing weak. Because mastery isn't forcing one road, it's knowing when to shift the load. Keeping the mission while changing the lane. Losing the ego, preserving the aim. Now every season gets used with care. I build in public or build nowhere. Brick by brick with a patient view. The life I imagine keeps coming true, yeah. Vision without structure dissolves in there. Structure with vision can take you. Print lines on an empty page. Turn raw desire into crafted stage. Build what you seek with deliberate art. Greatness begins with a drafted start. Yeah, I start relying on the mood to appear. Motivation's a guest, never living here. Feelings are whether they change with the sky, but systems stay standing when tempers run dry. So I build mornings with measurable steps. I was assigned with intentional depth. Same time waking, same hunger fed. Same promises kept in the space of my head. Clockwork habits replace an excuse. Turning wild energy into use. Because chaos feels free, but freedom is earned. When structure is built and patterns are learned. Every repeat puts steel in the frame. Tiny routines with cumulative gain. People love flashes, they praise the spark. But empires are built in the daily dark. Clockwork, moving on design, not by emotion, but planning time. Tick by tick till the dream takes shape. Discipline moves what desire can make. Drift when comfort called. Watch gifting mind slowly stall. Because potential means little alone if effort ain't there when the feeling is gone. So I trust process more than hype. Consistency over dramatic nights. No need for noise when results speak plain. Quiet progress compounds the gain. Now when life shakes, I still advance. Routine became my second stance. Because storms can hit and moods can break, but systems survive what feelings can't take. Passion may start it, but patterns sustain. Yeah, the wheel keeps turning through pleasure and pain. Clockwork, moving on design, not by emotion, but planning time. Tick by tick till the dream takes shape. Discipline moves what desire can make. Louder than sleep, calling from somewhere buried deep. Yeah. Some chase comfort, I chase the ache. The climb, the risk, the best you make. The night so long, they distort the dawn. The work done quiet while the world moves on. Hunger ain't greed, it's a deeper drive. The need to become what's alive inside. Attention that pulls when you settle low. A voice that says there's more to grow. I felt it young when the room felt small. Like ceilings were insoles, not limits at all. Every routine felt heavy and stale. Like wings being folded inside a jail. So I moved with urgency, sharp and pace. Turned every setback into workspace. Fed on rejection, survived on doubt. Built in a fire from being left out. Hunger, louder than sleep, calling from somewhere buried deep. Never enough till the vision is real. Ambition is pain that refuses to heal. But hunger can bless and hunger can blind. If you chase every summit and lose your mind, if the wind becomes all that you understand, you can gain the world and misplace the man. So I learned to God and not be consumed, to water the seed, not worship the bloom. Use hunger as fuel, not identity. Drive with direction and clarity. Now it burns clean, not wild or reckless. Focused and sharp, controlled in essence. Still pushing forward but rooted within. A fire with purpose instead of a spin. Desire needs discipline to become art, or it burns through the walls of the heart. Hunger, louder than sleep, calling from somewhere buried deep. Never enough till the vision is real. Ambition is pain that refuses to heal. Yeah. Nowhere left to hide. Yeah. Mirror on the wall never lies with grace. Shows every crack that applause can erase. Crowds may cheer what the image became, but glass still remembers the origin frame. I stood in silence and studied my stare. Saw all the masks that I learned how to wear. Versions constructed for moments and rooms. Smiles made a habit, confidence groomed. But underneath posture, beneath the design, lived every fear I kept out of sight. Doubt in the corners, pride in the jaw, pain in the places nobody saw. Truth doesn't shout it, patiently waits till the room grows still and the ego breaks. The reflection speaks in a language exact, showing the fiction and handing the facts. Mirror, nowhere left to hide. Face what lives behind the eyes. Image fades when the lights grow dim. Truth begins at the edge within. I learned self-love ain't blind applause. It's honest repair of internal flaws. It's naming the habits that poison growth and cutting them off at the hidden root. Because healing starts where denial ends, where pride gets quiet and the wheel amends, where blame stops circling out in the street and accountability stands on its feet. Now when I look, I don't fear the view. The glass reflects what I'm growing into. Still unfinished, still sharp with scars, but finally aligned with who we are. Reflection wounds before it heals, but pain can show what truth reveals. Mirror, nowhere left to hide. Face what lives behind the eyes. Image fades when the lights grow dim. Truth begins at the edge within. Yeah. That's where a real empire starts. Yeah. No throne needed, no robe, no crown. Rule starts and we're not handed down. A king with no self-control is weak. A quiet slave though the title speaks. So I train response over quick reaction. Discipline over impulse action. Learn how anger can wrench your will and pride can poison a mind made skilled. I've seen people conquer rooms, lose nights, win public wars, lose private fights. Because power external can't compensate for inner chaos that runs your state. Monarch means governing thought with grace, keeping calm when tested by pace, holding standards no eyes applaud, living a line when alone with God. Monarch, ruler within, no outside force decides to win. Master the mind, direct the heart. That's where real empires start. That's where real empires start. I don't need dominance over men, just command the self again and again. To choose long-term over instant thrill, to stay on course when the mood turns ill, to speak with measure, to move with aim, to keep integrity over fame. Cause what you own can vanish fast, but who you are is built to last. Now peace sits deeper than status can reach, and silence teaches what noise can't teach. I carry authority none can steal, a settled center that's strong and real. The highest throne no eye can see, is self-command internally. Monarch, ruler within, no outside force decides to win. Master the mind, direct the heart. That's where real empires start. That's where fire start. Yeah. Some things leave, but they never depart. They change their address and move in the heart. A voice, a room, a season, a face. Still walk in the halls of internal space. I felt old memories into uncalled. Through songs, through sins, through moments too small. A random detail unlocks a door, and suddenly time isn't time anymore. Phantoms don't need change to remain. They live in patterns, reactions, pain. And why you flinching, who you avoiding. Habits form where trust got destroyed. And people may think that healing means gone, but some wounds fade slow and linger long. Not always bleeding, not always loud, just shadows that move beneath the crowd. Phantom still felt unseen, living between what was and what's been. Some ghosts fade, some stay near. Memory moves without needing to appear, I learned not every ghost needs war. Some just need naming the heart no more. You face the room, you turn the light. You let truth breathe where fear would hide. Because running feeds what honesty starves. Silence preserves what confession dissolves. So I spoke to the past without asking it back. Thanked it for lessons, then closed the latch. Now if it visits, I don't collapse. I recognize echoes and study the maps. Knowing no pain can knock at the gate, but it no longer chooses the shape of fate. Ghosts lose power when clearly seen. Truth clears spaces, fear kept unclean. On phantom still felt unseen, living between what was and what's been. Some ghosts fade, some stay near. Memory moves without needing to appear, Everybody loves the story of rise, the mountain, the grind, the conquering highs. You talk about what we're wasting at the peak, then air long nights, no room to be weak. At the summit, the view can inspire, but height also multiplies every fire. Mistakes look bigger, false travel far. Pressure grows heavier the higher you are. Crowds below cheer what they think they know, but distance hides what the climbers hold. The cost of focus, the burden, the pace, the loneliness found in exceptional space. Cause reaching the top is only a phase. Staying there tests you in different ways. The climb needs hunger, the peak needs grace, and wisdom enough not to worship place. Summit, beautiful way, victory arrives carrying faith. High views shine, but thin air bites. Success has days and sleepless nights. I learned peaks aren't homes, they're points in a path. Moments to honor, not prisons to grasp. If you cling too hard to one high scene, you miss the valleys where life still breathes. So I stand with gratitude, not fear of descent. No one worth isn't tied to accomplishment. Because titles fade and applause grows thin, but grounded souls keep strength within now. Whether I'm rising or walking down, I carry the same internal crown. Not built from status, not built from name, but calm self-worth, no height can change. The top means little if identity slips. Stand on the peak, but loosen your grip. Summit, beautiful way, victory arrives carrying faith. High views shine, but thin air bites. Success has days and sleepless nights. drags aren't seen when you walk ahead. They move underwater beneath each step. Obelisks gripping the ankle bone. Quiet resistance disguised as home. Patterns inherited, fear in the blood. Habits that bloom when life gets rough. You think you're moving on open land till unseen currents redirect the plan. I felt it most when progress began. When every new level threatened the man who got too used to familiar pain. Comfort can hide in a rusted chain. Undertow doesn't shout or chase. It's softly persuade you to slow your pace. Through doubt that sounds like practical thought. Through tired excuses the mind is bought. Undertow, pulling below, where hidden currents quietly flow. Fight what's unseen or lose your stride. Some wars live under the surface tide. So I study triggers, I map the tide. Watch where the sabotage like to hide. In moments of stress and fear of change, and reaching too close to a higher range. Because freedom starts when the pattern is named. When light hits loops that once stayed chained. Awareness weakens what secrecy fed. Truth drains force from the myths in your head. Now when I feel that backward strain, I don't call it fate, I call it terrain. And I move with patience, strength and skill. Knowing hidden pulls can be mastered still. What drags below prefers the dark. Recognition is the opening spark. Toe, pulling below, where hidden currents quietly flow. Fight what's unseen or lose your stride. Some wars live under the surface tide. It's seen good. After the thunder, the room grows clear. Smoke leaves slowly, shapes reappear. Battles once huge, now smaller seen. Distance can soften the sharpest scene. I sit with the echoes of roads I crossed, wins I earned and the things I lost. Every season left marks behind, lines of wisdom across the mind. Funny how goals once burning bright become old mountains in newer light. What felt like everything at the time becomes one chapter in a longer climb. So I breathe with gratitude, not regret. For closed doors, hard days, unpaid debt. Because each one pushed what comfort hid and made me stronger than ease ever did. Afterglow when the fire is done, warmth remains from what was won. Peace arrives where chaos stood, looking back and seeing good. I don't need endless wars to feel alive. Not every season demands survive. Sometimes growth is a calmer art, protecting the mind, enlarging the heart. Legacy isn't loud in the street, it lives in the people your actions reach. In habits passed and courage shared, and making others feel less scared. So if tomorrow resets the score, I'm not the man that I was before. The battles ended but gifts remain, wisdom distilled from pressure and pain. Victory isn't only the crown, sometimes it's laying the armor down. Afterglow when the fire is done, warmth remains from what was won. Peace arrives where chaos stood, looking back and seeing good. Yeah. I watched whole seasons burn into smoke. Plans fall apart with one heart stroke. Names disappear, promises fade. Dreams turn gray where foundations gave. There's a silence after collapse arrives. A strange still air where the past survives. Rooms feel haunted by what was meant, by futures drafted then quickly spent. I stood in ruins with empty hands. No map, no applause, no backup plans. Just smoke in the lungs and dust in the chest. Learning destruction can also reset, because ashes are proof that something was real. That fire once lived and wanted to build, and lost though cruel in the hour it lands. Can clear old ground for stronger plans. Ashes after the flame, nothing survives exactly the same. But from what broke and fell apart, new shape can rise with a wide whys are hard. Where the whys are hard. Rebuilding slow is humbling work. Brick by brick through pain and dirt. No dramatic music, no instant rise. Just steady hands and tired eyes. But patience creates what panic can. Time restores what force won't grant. And wisdom grows where comfort died. In the spaces where you had to survive. Now I don't fear when endings start. Some exits are tools of a better chart. Because what collapses may need to go to make room for what's built to grow. Fire can ruin and fire can clear. Depends what remains when the smoke disappears. After the flame, nothing survives exactly the same. But from what broke and fell apart, new shape can rise where the whys are hard. I watched whole seasons burn in the smoke. Plans fall apart with one hard stroke. Names disappear, promises fade. Dreams turn gray where foundations gave. There's a silence after collapse arrives. A strange still air where the past survives. Rooms feel haunted by what was meant. By futures drafted then quickly spent. I stood in ruins with empty hands. No map, no applause, no backup plans. Just smoke in the lungs and dust in the chest. Learning destruction can also reset. Because ashes are proof that something was real. That fire once lived and wanted to build. And lost though cruel in the hour it lands. Can clear old ground for stronger plans. Ashes, after the flame, nothing survives exactly the same. But from what broke, and fell apart, new shape can rise with the whys are hard. With the whys are hard. Rebuilding slow is humbling work. Brick by brick through pain and dirt. No dramatic music, no instant rise. Just steady hands and tired eyes. But patience creates what panic can't. Time restores what force won't grant. And wisdom grows where comfort died. In the spaces where you had to survive. Now I don't fear when endings start. Some exits are tools of a better chart. Because what collapses may need to go to make room for what's built to grow. Fire can ruin and fire can clear. Depends what remains when the smoke disappears. After the flame, nothing survives exactly the same. But from what broke, broke and fell apart, new shape can rise with the whys are hard. Yeah. 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 Dreams stay vague till the lines get drawn. Till thought meets structure and plans get born. Hope is a spark, but sparks burn brief. You need architecture beneath belief. So I sat with vision and made it plain. Mapped every step through risk and strain. What must be learned, what must be dropped. What habits built, what habits stop. Because wishing is easy, design is hard. It asks for numbers, discipline, scars. It asks for patience through unseen years. For steady hands, stronger than fears. I learned those fail when they live too wide. Undefined hopes with no measured guide. But purpose sharpens when details exist. The future responds when directed with grit. Blueprint lines on an empty page. Turn raw desire into crafted stage. Build what you see with deliberate art. Greatness begins with the drafted start. build plans, need room for life to bend. No rigid map survives every wind, so I leave space where change can speak. Adjust the route without growing weak, because mastery isn't forcing one road. It's knowing when to shift the load, keeping the mission while changing the lane, losing the ego, preserving the aim. Now every season gets used with care. I build in public or build nowhere, brick by brick with a patient view. The life I imagine keeps coming true, yeah. Vision without structure dissolves in air. Structure with vision can take you there. Blueprint lines on an empty page, turn raw desire into crafted stage. Build what you seek with deliberate art. Greatness begins with a drafted start. I start relying on the mood to appear. Motivation's a guest, never living here. Feelings of weather, they change with the sky, but systems stay standing when tempers run dry. So I built mornings with measurable steps, hours assigned with intentional depth. Same time waking, same hunger fed, same promises kept in the space of my head. Clockwork habits replacing excuse, turning wild energy into use. Because chaos feels free, but freedom is earned when structure is built and patterns are learned. Every repeat puts steel in the frame, tiny routines with cumulative gain. People love flashes, they praise the spark, but empires are built in the daily yard. Clockwork, we're moving on design, not by emotion, but planning time. Tick by tick, till the dream takes shape. Discipline moves what desire can't make. I see talent drift when comfort called. Watch gifted minds slowly stall, because potential means little alone if effort ain't there when the feeling is gone. So I trust process more than hype, consistency over dramatic nights. No need for noise when results speak plain. Quiet progress compounds the gain, and when life shakes, I still advance. Routine became my second stance, but storms can hit and moods can break, but systems survive what feelings can't take. Passion may start it, but patterns sustain. The wheel keeps turning through pleasure and pain. Clockwork, moving on design, not by emotion, but planning time. Tick by tick, till the dream takes shape. Discipline moves what desire can't make. Some chase comfort, I chase the ache. Decline the risk, the best you make. The night so long, they distort the dawn. The work done quiet while the world moves on. Hunger ain't greed, it's a deeper drive. The need to become what's alive inside. Attention that pulls when you settle low. A voice that says there's more to grow. I felt it young when the room felt small, like ceilings were insults, not limits at all. Every routine felt heavy and stale, like wings being folded inside a jail. So I move with urgency, sharp and pace. Turned every setback into workspace. Fed on rejection, survived on doubt. Built in a fire from being left out. Hunger, louder than sleep, calling from somewhere buried deep. Never enough till the vision is real. Ambition is pain that refuses to heal. Yeah. But hunger can bless and hunger can blind. If you chase every summer, then lose your mind. If the wind becomes all that you understand, you can gain the world and misplace the man. So I learned to guide and not be consumed, to water the seed, not worship the bloom. Use hunger as fuel, not identity. Drive with direction and clarity. Now burns clean, not wild or reckless. Focused and sharp, controlled in essence. Still pushing forward but rooted within. A fire with purpose instead of a spin. Desire needs discipline to become art, or it burns through the walls of the heart. Hunger, louder than sleep, calling from somewhere buried deep. Never enough till the vision is real. Ambition is pain that refuses to heal. Mirror, no. Mirror, no. Yeah. Mirror on the wall never lies with grace. Shows every crack that applause can erase. Crowds may cheer what the image became, but glass still remembers the origin frame. I stood in silence and studied my stare. Saw all the masks that I learned how to wear. Versions constructed for moments and rooms. Smiles made a habit, confidence groomed. But underneath, posture beneath the design. Lived every fear I kept out of sight. Doubt in the corners, pride in the jaw. Pain in the places nobody saw. Truth doesn't shout, it patiently waits till the room grows still and the ego breaks. Then reflection speaks in a language exact, showing the fiction and handing the facts. Mirror, nowhere left to hide. Face what lives behind the eyes. Image fades when the lights grow dim. Truth begins at the edge within. I learned self-love ain't blind applause. It's honest repair of internal flaws. It's naming the habits that poison growth, then cutting them off at the hidden root. Because healing starts where denial ends, where pride gets quiet and the will amends, where blame stops circling out in the street and accountability stands on its feet. Now when I look, I don't fear the view. The glass reflects what I'm growing into. Still unfinished, still sharp with scars, but finally aligned with who we are. Reflection wounds before it heals. But pain can show what truth reveals. Mirror, nowhere left to hide. Face what lives behind the eyes. Image fades when the lights grow dim. Truth begins at the edge within.